Hello, my name is Catherine Lewis. I'll be discussing the key dimensions of differences in cultural values from Chapter 14, International, Culturally Diverse Aspects of Leadership. A leader is a person who must motivate, influence, and inspire a diverse group of people. He or she must lead with the skills and attitudes to effectively motivate people regardless of race, gender, age, and different lifestyles. The leader must be aware of the cultural differences. This will enable them to lead a person from another culture. Here we examine two topics that help a leader learn how to manage in a culturally diverse workplace. The first is understanding key dimensions of differences in cultural values, and the second is the influence of cultural values on leadership style. One way to understand how national cultures differ is to examine their value or cultural dimensions. Performance orientation is the degree to which a society encourages and rewards group members for performance improvement and perfection. Countries high on this dimension are the United States and Singapore, and countries low on this dimension are Russia and Greece. Assertiveness is the degree to which individuals are assertive, confrontational, aggressive in their relationship with one another. Countries scoring high on this dimension are the United States and Austria, and those low on this dimension are Sweden and New Zealand. Assertive people enjoy competition in business, whereas less assertive cultural groups prefer harmony, loyalty, and support. Future orientation is the extent to which individuals engage in future-oriented behaviors such as delaying rewards, planning, and making investments for the future. Singapore and Switzerland are examples of societies with longer time horizons, whereas Russia and Argentina are less future-oriented. Time orientation is the concern nations and individuals attach to time. People with an urgent time orientation perceive time to be a scarce resource and tend to be impatient. People with a casual time orientation view time as an unlimited and unending resource and tend to be patient. Americans are noted for their urgent time orientation. They frequently impose deadlines and are eager to get started doing business. Asians, Mexicans, and Middle Easterns, in contrast, are patient negotiators. Humane orientation is the degree to which a society encourages and rewards individuals for being fair, selflessness, and caring for others. Egypt and Malaysia rank high on this cultural dimension, and France and Germany rank low. In-group collectivism is the degree to which individuals express pride, loyalty, and working together in their organization and family. Asian societies emphasize collectivism, as do Egypt and Russia. One consequence of collectivism is taking pride in family members and the organization that employ them. Gender equality is the degree to which a culture minimizes gender inequality. European countries emphasize gender equality, and so do the United States and Canada. South Korea is an example of a country that is low on gender equality and is male-dominated. Power distance is the degree to which members of a society expect power to be distributed unequally. Individuals who accept power and authority expect the boss to make the major decisions. These same individuals are more formal, however, being formal towards people in positions of authority has decreased mainly throughout the world in recent years. Examples of societies that score high on acceptance of power and authority are Thailand, Brazil, France, and Japan. Uncertainty avoidance is the extent to which members of a society rely on social norms, rules, and procedures to lessen the unpredictability of future events. The stronger the desire to avoid uncertainty, the more likely people are to seek structure, consistency, and laws to cover situations in daily life. Examples of society with high uncertainty avoidance are Singapore and Switzerland. Societies with low uncertainty avoidance are Russia and Greece. Work orientation is the number of hours per week and weeks per year people expect to invest in work versus leisure or other non-work activities. American corporate professionals typically work about 55 hours per week, take 45-minute lunch breaks, and go on 2 weeks of vacation. Americans tend to have a stronger work orientation than Europeans, but a weaker one than Asians. United States employees average 1,804 hours of work per week, compared with 1,407 for Norwegian workers, and 1,564 for the French. Workers in 7 Asian countries, including South Korea, Bangladesh, and China, work 2,000. To sum it all up, the values embedded in a cultural influence the behavior of leaders and managers, as well as other workers. Relationships in our society are affected by values and cultures instilled in us from birth. A good manager must learn to understand these values and culture in order to become an effective leader.